I feel like I can have like the built-in stuff.
Goody.
Let me get out on Facebook and see if this is... Yeah, it looks like it's going out there. We're going to be starting soon here, folks. I'll turn that music down just a little bit.
That'd be great. Please.
Now, I'm going to keep an eye on my phone to see if the comments come through there.
Oh.
If you remember last time we live streamed, I didn't think anybody was commenting.
Oh, with you and your dad, that's right.
Music stopped. Hang on. Here we are. There's no one. There's like 3 people watching right now. But somebody drop a comment. Let me see if this pops up here in our feed. Be great if it did. But, yeah, we don't really have a plan for tonight. This is the way the beginning of these live streams go. We're just trying to feel it out here a little bit. It's been a while since we've recorded. Mm-hmm. It's been a while since me and you've recorded an episode.
It's been a while since I've been on an episode.
I was going back through and noticed that the last time we recorded an episode, I had long hair.
Thank God it's gone.
So that was a while ago.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And then the time before that was a completely different set. We didn't even have this set.
True. You need to put up all your Coke stuff.
I know I have a ton of Coke stuff. We'll get to that probably. There's some more stuff. I might have you go get some other stuff.
I'm not getting up and going.
Well, I can. I'm all tethered in.
We don't need to show every bit of your Coke
That's
stuff.
what the people want.
No, it's not.
Another thing we're going to add, and you're not going to see it in this show, but we're going to add a camera on Miranda. And I rigged up some lights up here in the ceiling. And
in the what?
In the rafters, the floor joists. What?
Say the other word.
The ceiling?
Oh, you're not from Tennessee.
That's correct. I'm from Indiana. Looks like the cameras are switching just fine. Let me know, people out there. Go ahead and drop a comment. We got some watchers here, but we're not seeing the comments roll in again. Here we go. Let's see. Let's see what we got here. I'm gonna get on the phone and see if they're showing up.
I love how you're narrating yourself.
Here we go. We got some comments rolling. There's something going on here with this. This thing's not getting our comments anymore, and that's frustrating. I got to look on the phone. John David said, keeping us company. Glad you guys went live. Yeah. JD, my buddy, glad your little one's doing okay. Had a little hospital scare there with a little baby, so glad they're doing all right. I'll just watch the comments on here because like a poor person, I guess. That's annoying. That's what this whole thing's supposed to do. It's supposed to pull them comments in.
I don't know what to say, babe.
Okay, well, they're coming in here. I'll just watch it that way.
Okay.
This is really annoying.
All right, yep. Mm-hmm.
This is the way the beginning of these go. We're just working out the kinks. We'll get there.
All right, if you say so. I'll just be here.
I got some new shoes I'm going to show off.
Goody.
Some Hey Dudes. They're the Big Lebowski themed.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
Mm-hmm.
And,
I know.
I correct me if I'm wrong, but I've told you for years that Hey Dudes should put out a dude version of their shoe.
That was one of the first things you said when we first figured out the brand, Hey Dudes.
Yeah, I was like, they need to put out their own version of the shoe. That's the Big Lebowski themed. Correct. And it took them long enough, but they finally did it, and they took my money immediately. I mean,
immediately.
As soon as the ad came up on Facebook,
immediately.
I bought them. I almost bought 2 pairs in case something happened to these, which I still might.
No.
But thank you. See, Uncle Daryl said nice dudes. And they are. They also match my pants.
I never said they weren't nice dudes.
I just rolled my pants on, my pajama pants, because that's how I'm rolling this evening. And they got a lot of nice touches. They got the dude pants Let me get on this camera here. They got the dude pants pattern all over the place. They got a little star here. These look like little bowling balls. And then the inside looks like his rug that really tied the room together, you know. And probably, it's just my opinion, man, but these are the best shoes that I think I've ever had.
Are you going to stop quoting and talking in The Big Lebowski? Because that would be fantastic.
Well, I probably won't, so, for a while. I'm a big fan of these shoes.
Yeah, I know. You've been wearing them like every day.
All right, we got some people joining here. Comments still aren't coming in on this thing, which is stupid.
We don't
That's
say
just
stupid,
so
Dad.
frustrating. Yeah, you should tell that story.
Oh my gosh. We're trying to better our language around our son. We don't say dumb or stupid because he repeats everything. So the other day we were riding in the car and Curtis said something and he said it was stupid, but he whispered it. We're in the front seat, the kids are in the back seat, and he whispered it, and he whispered it really low to where I barely heard it. But somehow Jensen picked up, and he immediately from the back seat goes, "We don't say stupid, Dad," and just was real stern about it. And we were like, "Yep, you're right. We don't say that." And then, but Curtis was like, "I even whispered that. Like, how did he hear that? He's got bionic hearing when he's not supposed to hear something, and then turns it off when I'm trying to talk to him."
Yeah, the boy doesn't listen at all, but when you say stupid, he hears it.
He hears
Apparently, he got Papaw, Papaw Joe was driving and he said it, and Jensen said, "Papaw, we don't say stupid." And
Joe said it again.
Dad said, he said, "Oh, I'm sorry, Jensen." And Jensen goes, "You said it twice." So he's getting some crap about that, which is funny. Well, we got some people joining. I'll talk about this throughout the live stream here.
Can you speak?
No, I'm really struggling. I'm trying to get things working here, and I'm struggling with that.
Yes.
But I want to call them. That's ridiculous. I wonder if they have a hotline.
It's on your phone.
I know, but that's the way it just, there's a button here that says
Words.
View comments and reactions, and I'm trying to do that, and it won't let me. They're not showing up.
I don't know what
Last
to say.
time I recorded, me and Dad live streamed, and I thought no one commented. It turns out everyone was commenting, and I just was saying, well, I wish people would comment. It was embarrassing, and I don't like to be embarrassed. So.
Oh, my gosh.
Well, I got some comedy shows coming up.
Mm-hmm.
I'm producing 3 comedy shows this week.
Yeah.
So if you're watching this back later on YouTube, you might have already missed out. I don't know when I'm uploading this. Probably soon. But if you're watching this live, maybe it's something I do. Maybe I can drop some stuff in the chat. I see Corey Abel joined us. What's up, Corey? Yeah, we got some people watching here now. So I got a comedy show in Bedford that I'm putting on, which is going to be a lot of fun. That's with Thomas Gearson, Eric Hook, and Jake Hovis.
That's Thursday night, right?
That's Thursday night in Bedford at the Rusty Gator Live. And I'm looking forward to that. Hello, Chris. That's Chris Bell. That's my buddy.
Yeah, I know who
Big
Chris
fan
is.
of
We
Chris.
were in his
Chris,
wedding.
I'm praying for you, buddy. I know your Vols lost, and I'm also upset because of who they lost to. So,
Purdue.
yeah, I don't want to get into it on here, but I'm pretty upset about it. So, Rusty Gator Live in Bedford, that's Thursday night. You can get on my Facebook, find tickets. You can also get tickets at the door. This is their first comedy show, so come on out and support so that we can do it again. Don't embarrass us. Again, I don't like being embarrassed, so please show up. Anybody in Bedford. Let's see. Saturday night, that's the big show.
Mm-hmm.
Well, sort of.
Kind of.
It's at the Gaslight in Huntingburg,
Mm-hmm.
and that's going to be a fun show. That's with the Wandering Dutchman, myself, and then DJ Ripsky, who's out of Chicago. He's a comedy friend of mine up there that I met doing some open mics, and DJ is really good. Mike Jones said, "Go Purdue." I'm going to delete that. Mike, get out of here. I'm going to report your comment for abuse. So I can't believe you're a Purdue fan. That's wild. Anyways, hey, Kelly. Thanks for joining us, Kelly Lampert.
I thought you were talking about my dad. I'm like, my dad is strong.
No, I don't know if he knows how to get on here.
I don't think he does.
That's nothing
either.
against him, but
He struggles.
I don't think he gets on
struggles.
Facebook much. He doesn't even have Facebook.
He doesn't, but he would be on Mary, so then it would be Mary's comment.
Okay,
but,
yeah, Mary knows how to do
yeah.
it. Mike Nordenson said, good luck, bro. Thanks, Mike. Mike's a comic I met at the Hornet's Nest in Evansville a couple weeks ago. He's a funny comedian that I met down there. Appreciate it. So the Huntingburg show, the Gaslight show, Saturday night. Tickets only available at the door now. We've sold out of the online tickets. So there's limited seating, limited tickets at the door. Mm-hmm. Also, if you bought a ticket, just so you know, it's general admission. So if you want to be up front, you better get there soon. Mm-hmm. So first come, first serve when it comes to seating. That's what general admission means, right?
Yeah.
Something like that.
Why did that light pop on?
Well, it's a motion sensor. They can't see it, so.
Yeah, no, but you did not move enough.
Oh, is Jensen standing right here?
I don't know.
I hope not.
I'm gonna check the corner right now. He is not in his bed.
Jensen Ray, come around the corner if you're here. He's right. I hear his feet pattering upstairs. He ran off.
He's back in his bedroom.
That dude is silent.
He is. Hold on 1 second, folks. Do not come out of your room again, sir.
Over.
Okay.
Dude, I don't like how quiet he is.
When that popped on, I was like, he's back there.
It's like
he
a ghost.
Was so
it's like paranormal activity.
I have one headphone off, so I could have heard him.
He's quiet.
If that happened, and he is so
He's quiet. He's quiet. Anyways, general admission seating at the Gaslight show. That's going to be a fun night. The Dutchmen are going to be hilarious. This is one of their first live events. Are they going to be all They've done some events, but this is one of their first performances that they're doing.
Are they going to be on stage like all together?
Yeah. Yep.
Cool.
And so that'll be a lot of fun. Then I'm going to do some comedy, and then DJ Ribsky's going to headline. So that's going to be a lot of fun. Barely. Okay. We've made it. We got some comments rolling in here. Let's see. Kim Wagner says, love that boy. He's so funny. He is funny. My Aunt Angie asked if you're coming to the Boonville show on April 12th.
No.
Chris Bell said, apparently we abused Zach Eddie. I don't even know how you say it. Just by breathing on him. He said, I'm just kidding. That's a Purdue player. You can't touch him. If you breathe near him, they'll call a foul. Christopher Bell said, do your best sketch impression. What's up, brother? That's all I know. Don't worry about it. It's don't worry about it. It's a TikTok thing.
Okay.
I'm actually surprised that I knew what he was talking about.
Okay. Okay.
Angie said, dang. So she's upset you're not coming.
Sorry,
let's see here. What were we talking about? Gaslight show.
Shows.
Yeah, it's going to be fun. It's going to be a good time. I'm also going to have DJ on the podcast. Just so you know, DJ might be coming over Saturday to film the podcast. I don't know if that's happening or not. But, we're filming. I just don't know where.
That's a lot of setup if you go anywhere else.
Yeah, I know. That's why I'm about to just say, man, I know it's going to be weird, but you need to come to my basement. So
just come down to the basement.
Just come down to the basement.
There are the amount of people that have said they can't believe that this setup is in our basement. It baffles me, and I'm like,
I know one of these days I need to do a camera like wider that shows like the whole
what
thing.
Is my angle going to show?
Yours is going to be kind of tight, and it's just going to be you, and then those curtains that that's why I hung those curtains on the shelves, right? So that it looks like a little bit. I was going to say
if we had one that was like a secret camera over here that would just zoom in on all the crap you have down here.
Yeah,
but it's a lot less crap. I will say that.
Yeah, I cleaned some stuff up. Did some spring cleaning on Good Friday.
You did.
So, I did. I'm proud of myself.
I'm proud of you.
Let's see. Kim Wagner said TikTok.
Your dad.
So that's a little joke about a video, a clip we posted of the podcast. I don't know when it was from, but several episodes ago, Dad said something about being on his TikTok, and I just like making fun of it. Because the way he says it, he says, "Oh, I saw it on my TikTok."
Yeah,
I saw it on my TikTok. So it's like there's a W in there.
Apparently, I don't know.
Angie said you will have a crowd of your own at Boonville. Yeah, so we're going to get to that. There is a show in Boonville coming up next week as well, which I'm pretty pumped about. So, but Gaslight show in Huntingburg. Tickets still available at the door. Limited tickets at the door. General admission seating. It's going to be a blast. I don't know. We're working out the details, but it sounds like the restaurant is going to shut down at around... Basically, if you're coming in there just to eat at the Gaslight and you come in at... I think 7 is the latest you can get in. Got to be gone by 8. Anybody after that pays the cover.
What, 8?
Shows at 9.
9.
And so anybody who comes in after that is paying for the show. So it's gonna be a lot of fun. It's gonna be a good night. Got DJ coming down from Chicago. I'm pretty excited to finally get him on a show here.
Matt and Dory and Martha will be there.
Yeah, I'm gonna have some family there too. And in case y'all are wondering, that is not a clean show.
According to your grandma.
But if you're, I'm not going to say it because it is a joke I'm going to use on stage, so I'm not giving it away.
But it was so good.
It was a good comment from Grandma, and I'm going to use it for material. But if you want some clean comedy, the next night, Sunday, April 7th, you can come to Redemption Christian Church in Jasper, Indiana. There is a free comedy show.
Yes.
Sean Reynolds is headlining. I am opening for Sean Reynolds. We have sold. They're free tickets, so
you just have to reserve.
You have to reserve them, but you do need a ticket. So far, 800 tickets. Oh my gosh. Which is insane.
Just insane. Will you be pooping your pants on stage?
No, but I'll probably be peeing.
Okay.
I don't know. It's interesting because the most people I've done comedy in front of is
the Astra.
The Astra, and that show probably had 300, 320, which is a pretty big crowd.
It's a big crowd, yeah.
But it's a very narrow, deep venue, whereas the church is wide.
It is very wide,
and the audience is further away. The acoustics are made for the people in the room, not necessarily on stage. So it's going to be really interesting what that feels like.
Yeah.
I think the pops are going to be really good, though. 800 people. I'm pretty excited. I have found in my limited experience that doing comedy in front of larger crowds versus the smaller crowds, the larger crowds is actually easier because you're going to get, a small laugh in front of 12 people is pretty disappointing. So,
I'm sure it is.
But a small laugh in front of 800 people, that could be 200 people laughing.
That's very true.
That's a pretty big deal.
That's it. That is.
So, let's see. Angie said, I think Andy's aunt is coming to the Boonville one also. Yeah, so there's 2 comedians on that show named Andy. There's Andy Russell and Andy Imlay. So I don't know which one she's talking about, but Andy's aunt is going to be there in Boonville as well. So yeah, come on out to either of those comedy shows. The Redemption show, again, that's going to be clean comedy. Now it's clean comedy, but it don't bring your kids. There's no child care.
None.
And
which I have to find child care for our kids.
Yeah, it's going to be hard because there's a lot of people going
all
to
of
that
our
show.
family.
Yeah, all of our family.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, so don't bring your kids.
I call Randy across the street.
It's not that... Please don't. It's not that we don't want the kids there. It's just, it is clean comedy, but it's not a magic show. Like, we're not entertaining the kids. It's definitely for adults. So, if you plan on coming to the Redemption show and you wanted to bring your kids, find other plans. That would be appreciated. No childcare available for the Redemption show with Sean Reynolds. Let's see. We got who joined us? Mike, Brandy Slunter joined. Soha Ali joined. He's a comic out of Bloomington. What's up, man? How you doing? I don't know if he's still watching or not, but he joined at one point here. Let's see. Oh, Angie said Tommy can babysit on that Sunday night. I don't know. I guess I don't think that laughter is necessarily a good thing. Apparently, so she's really getting a kick out of Uncle Tommy. I gotta tell you all. Some other comics met Uncle Tommy at a show in Evansville, and they were blown away because, like, they knew my dad from the podcast,
right,
and now, like, Uncle Tommy's got the long hair now,
yeah.
So it's just
did he grow out his mullet?
No, it's just not.
Longer.
He's got a beautiful head of hair on him. I don't know what happened to Dad, but Tommy's got it going on, and Dad cannot grow that.
Yeah, your dad can.
So they look exactly the same.
They do.
They just have some different hair, and they hate it when I say that, but it's true, and everybody knows it.
And your dad somehow, your Uncle Tommy somehow got the taller gene between the two of them. Because
is he?
He's a little taller than your father.
I mean, I don't know if that necessarily considered a gene that he got. It just
your father is what, 5'10"?
I don't know. Oh, Angie said Tommy cut his hair. Well, that's just a bummer. Angie, we should just text. Dang it. I love Tommy's hair.
I don't know that I saw him with his long hair.
You probably haven't.
Probably haven't.
All right. So that's the comedy shows coming up this weekend. And then next week is, the April 12th. I think it's Friday night. There's a comedy show at Tricky's in Boonville. Andy Emley's headline, and I'm hosting. Andy Russell is on that show, and so is Chris Izzy. So that'll be a good show. It's also their first comedy show, and it sounds like it's selling pretty well. So we're going to have a lot of crows there, too. Let's see. Angie said she thinks Dad is taller. So, for what that's worth. Everybody's getting a lot of deets on the Crow family tonight. Josh Bermuda joined. Thanks, Josh. Shout out to Josh Bermuda and Smalley Talk. It's another podcast I'm on.
Smalley Coffee.
Yeah, his coffee is fantastic. So go check that out. And go check out the podcast, too, because it's a lot of fun. Me, Josh, and Arlo. Okay, it looks like you're passing out some cards.
Need a sec.
We got this game called If You Know, You Know.
If you know, you know.
And it's got different levels to it. There's also a pack of not safe for work cards, which we are not going to play. They were kind of weird.
They were?
We tested them out off camera. So how's this work?
Not even sure.
We'll just make it up.
Make it up as you go. Okay, so I grabbed level 3. So these are technically hard questions. And you're supposed to read. We're supposed to rotate back and forth. You're supposed to read a question and give multiple choice. And we're supposed to have answer cards, which are in here.
Yeah, and we're supposed to have some like tokens or something, but don't worry about that.
Yeah, they're all right here.
This is just something to keep us entertained as some questions come in.
Yep, hold on a second.
You guys have any questions on the comedy show or any questions for me and Miranda about anything? Go ahead and drop them in. We're just we're going to go here for another 20 minutes or so. But if you guys got any questions for us, let us know. We're going to play this game. We're trying to find some new stuff for Dad. I think one of the things that I want to do is some more taste tests. But since Dad's got the diabetes, it kind of limits
what we can do.
I mean, he can do some stuff, but I don't want to be out here tasting soda again, and you know, he didn't need that.
I get it.
But like, what was it I suggested last week? Sugar-free cough drops. He would be so mad.
He would be so mad.
But that's what is hilarious about it.
Oh, yeah.
So
for sure. But yeah.
All right. Let's see. Oh, we got a question here. Oh, Kenzie joined, watching. Your friend Kenzie.
Hello.
Let's see. David Smoker just joined. Thanks, David, for joining. Chris said, "What is your favorite college memory?"
Is he talking to you?
Yeah, funny memory. Well, he's talking to either of us. Favorite college funny memory. Do you have one?
Gosh, college was a long time ago.
Yeah. I have a ton of basketball stories that are funny, and they're funny memories. Like, I I just did an interview on a podcast with a college basketball teammate, buddy of mine, and I'll have to share that out on Facebook here soon. I shared it on Instagram this week, but we reminisced a lot about some funny college basketball stories.
Because your coach was psychotic.
Well, you know, he
was a little
he was like Bobby Knight,
yes,
except less winning. And part of that could have been on us, I guess.
Well, yeah,
but
you're the players.
But yeah.
Kinsey
said, "I like the shirt, Miranda. Is that Valeris?"
Yeah, it is. I'll have to send you where I got it. I have a shirt that matches, and I'm very proud of it. Love it.
You're so happy right now.
I am.
All right. Let's see.
And it's pronounced Valaris.
Okay, well, whatever. If that was a person, they would have turned around. Kim said, "Is all the Easter candy gone?"
No. Gosh.
We haven't even made a dent.
Made a dent. It's stupid how much candy they get.
I don't want to get into this.
There's a 2 and a 4-year-old.
I don't want to get into this because, again...
You're getting into it.
Well, no, I'm not going to, because I have material written on this. And at the church show, just in case you're wondering, buckle up for the first 5 minutes of my set, because I'm going in on Easter and what we have done to that sacred holiday. Gosh. I'm tired of it. And this year was the last straw. And so we've done some, but no, we have a ton of candy left. We haven't even made a dent. I mean, we have so many jelly beans. It's
Your
insane.
mom went nuts with the jelly beans this year.
She always does, but this year was a little bit extra.
Much.
She got these eggs that were literally like this big and just filled them with jelly beans. It's pretty insane. So Kenzie said, "Come on, Curtis." I think she's talking about the pronunciation.
She is.
Okay, let's do these cards. I'll start.
Okay.
So it's just, if you know, you know. It's just questions. It's good for friends or couples, and it's actually a little risky that we're doing this live.
Risque?
No, not risque. That's different.
Just risky.
Just risky.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I'll ask you a question, and it gives you 4 multiple choice, and you have to guess if it's right. And this first one's kind of tough because I don't know if I know the answer.
Are you asking for myself, or are you asking for you?
It's for me. So, okay. What's my go-to for movies?
Okay.
Is it A, comedy, B, drama, C, action, or D, horror?
It's not D.
Horror.
You hate horror movies. You hate being scared.
We don't have to take it easy.
And you're not, I mean, you'll watch an action movie, but you're not big on action. If you watch anything, it's going to be comedy or drama. And you mostly prefer... I feel like lately mostly you prefer is drama, but you'll do both. You'll do both comedy and drama. It depends on your mood.
So it's a multiple choice question, not short answer.
Yeah.
So
I'm going with B, drama.
You know,
you need to have the answer before I answer, because right now you could be changing it.
I was between comedy and drama, so I'll give
you.
that to you. I'm not a big movie.
You're not.
I mean, I like movies, but I don't sit down and I'd rather watch a show, which right now I'm in the middle of a drama
You are.
show, watching Chicago Fire.
You are.
And let me tell you, that's a good show.
I'm watching Chicago PD and I like it.
Yeah, it's good stuff. I feel like that I know how to fight fires now.
My favorite fruit from the following is a banana, watermelon, pineapple, or apple.
Watermelon.
You're correct.
Yeah, we love good watermelon.
We ate like 4 in Florida last year.
Yeah.
In 1 week, wasn't it? It was like
we
3 or 4.
An insane amount of
It
watermelon.
was so much fruit and so much watermelon.
That's a good place. Here we got some questions that rolled in. Let's take a look at those here real quick. I wish I could look at them on my computer.
Yeah,
but it's
really
not
hard.
working. So let's see here. Mason Petty joined us. That's Kenzie's brother. Said Kenzie doesn't even know what an egg is. So he's coming out.
He's coming out strong.
Shots fired immediately. Angie said, my grandkids bring theirs to Papaw like he needs it I love black jelly beans. You know, my dad does too. Your
Is
brother,
that licorice?
yeah, your brother likes black jelly beans too. That's ridiculous.
That's gross. That's real gross.
Mike and Brandy Slender, I assume this is Brandy saying, Brewmate Miranda? I guess she's talking about your cup there.
Yeah, I really like it. One of my babysitting moms got it for me for Christmas, and it's the only cup I ever use now. I love it.
All right.
Is that it?
That's it.
Okay.
So it would be so much easier to organize everything if it was right here on my screen.
It would. I can't help that.
I know. Let me see if they're popping up. No, they're not.
Can't you prop your phone up like next to your computer or something like on?
Well,
your
no, I mean, I
screen
could
or
do
something?
all that. That's not what we're. It's actually a lot better. I'll put that right there. Okay. The next question is: I've traveled to blank countries. A, 0 to 1. B, 2 to 5. C, 6 to 10. Or D, 11 plus.
B, 2 to 10 or 2 to 5 or whatever it was.
That is correct.
You're
I've
welcome.
traveled to Haiti,
In Mexico, right?
Mexico, and Kentucky.
I don't think Kentucky really counts there, honey.
I've been there quite a bit. You don't even need a passport.
That's very true.
You're
That's
next.
very true. All right.
Oh, by the way, Angie commented and said salt. Don't know what that means, but
Me
cool.
either.
Let's move.
Okay. My favorite Chris is Chris Evans, Chris Hemsworth, Chris Pratt, or Chris Rock.
Chris Bell. E.
Chrissy Bell.
Our buddy Chris. Okay, give it to me again.
Chris Evans, Chris Hemsworth, Chris Pratt, or Chris Rock.
Chris Pratt.
Nope. You were wrong.
Really?
Yes. Hemsworth.
Okay.
Thor. Yeah.
All right. Overrated. Anyways. My favorite season is spring, summer, fall, or winter.
Fall.
Yeah. Yeah. Which we don't even really get anymore, which is just a bummer.
It is. I clean our home every day, once a week, every 2 weeks, once a month.
This is a trap, and I will not answer this question. I will have it on record that I'm not going to answer this question.
Answer the question.
What are the options?
Every day, once a week, every 2 weeks, once a month.
Once a week.
I'll give it to you because I do the big cleans like once a week, but I clean something every day.
You do.
Yeah.
You do.
I'm a little...
I just, I felt like
OCD
that was
about
like covering the bases, like the big cleans.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I want blank kids. 0, 1, 2, or 3 or more.
2.
Wrong. 0. We already have 2. Next question.
If I had to choose, I'm filling my cup up with Sprite, Coke / Pepsi, Dr. Pepper, or Fanta.
Ooh. That fourth option really throws a curveball.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to say that you would fill your cup with Fanta over Dr. Pepper.
Correct.
But that's a close second.
Between these options, yes.
Yeah, if Diet Coke was on there, that would work immediately. Kim said coffee. Well, that's not one of
It
the
wasn't
options.
the option, Kim, or else it would be number 1.
Hey, we're really excited. Oh, Angie said vodka. Angie needs to calm down in the chat.
No, I don't like vodka.
Vodka and coffee. We'll just combine everything that people have said. Vodka and coffee. Do people do that?
If you put any liquor, a lot of people, if they put liquor in their coffee, it's Bailey's. It's a form of alcohol that's got like milk in it, but I don't know what the alcohol is in it.
Okay. I was gonna say something and I forgot. Oh, Kim, yeah. Me and you and Kim and John are going to watch Leanne Morgan later this month. We're very excited.
Yeah,
She's a very funny comedian. We're going down to near Nashville, Clarksville, Tennessee, to watch her. And man, if there's tickets available, y'all should get them because Leanne Morgan is hilarious.
She's hilarious.
She's one of the best doing it right now. Okay, let's see. Let's see this comment. Okay. Chris Bell said, remember that one time our bus driver almost killed the whole team by driving a short bus like it was a motorcycle. And what's great is that's such a great way to describe it.
Talking about T?
Yeah, I bet Triple T, he was my roommate at the time, almost killed us all. We got that baby up on 2 wheels going off an exit ramp. He treated it like a ramp. He forgot the exit part. He did not slow down, and those things are top heavy.
Yeah.
I would say 70% of the bus trips we felt like we were going to die.
Is it because he was driving the whole time?
He just drives the way his personality is. Very just carefree, go with the flow. You know, there's no real and I don't know what he's like now, but at the time, man, he was just like the happiest dude you ever met.
Yeah.
And he ever drove with somebody that's just...
Yes.
And that's what...
School with a girl who drove like that.
And let me tell you, you get car sick real quick.
Real quick.
All right. I have blank followers on Instagram. This is amount. 0 to 250, 251 to 500, 501 to 1,000, or over 1,000.
I don't know. I honestly don't know. B, C, D. I don't know.
Yeah, it's C. I have like 800 and something, or no, 600 something. I don't know. It's in between 500 and 1,000.
I don't know. Okay.
So don't get mad at me. This is what's on the card.
I'm not getting mad at you. I don't know.
You seem a little hostile about the choice of question. That's not my fault. This is what it is.
I have blank piercings. 0, 1 to 2, 3 to 6, 7 plus.
3 to 6.
You're correct.
Yeah. I'm glad they gave us a range.
you would have to 1.
Well, the ears, just a couple in there, and let's move on.
I have the ears and my nose. That's it.
I know, but let's just move on because I don't want. This is a dangerous game for me to be playing live. Okay. Oh, we got some more. Oh, there's no more comments. Let's see. Aunt Sheila joined. What's going on? Yep.
Okay.
And Silas Kroll joined. Went to college with him. He's actually involved in one of the funniest basketball stories that I have.
Which one?
Then. It was the one where, Silas was, I don't know if you were a manager for the whole season or a little bit, but he used to practice with us a ton because we didn't have a lot of eligible players. And Silas is a great practice player. Like, he'll get down low and battle with you. And he's exactly what you need. And he would sometimes join the drills. And one drill he joined, it involved tennis balls and throwing tennis balls back while you're dribbling. And Silas was just like, he was doing it, but it wasn't up to the standards that coach wanted, which nobody was at that practice. He was getting very upset, and Silas got the brunt end of it because coach was like getting mad at everybody. And then Silas got up there and tried it, and he just started ripping those tennis balls at Silas like Buddy the Elf. Throwing them snowballs. Yeah. It was crazy. We're like, Coach, dude, chill out, man. Yeah, Silas says, remember Coach throwing tennis balls at us when we didn't look on a cut to the basket. That was another thing he did. If we didn't look when we cut to the basket, he'd throw tennis balls at us.
He was really psychotic.
Well, I mean, I don't know. That's a condition, so let's not go that far. But anyways, next question here. I own blank pairs of shoes. 3 or less, 4 to 8, 9 to 13, or 14 plus.
14 plus.
I would say that I probably still have that many, but we're talking 4 to 8 to see action.
It doesn't care. It said how many do I own. It didn't say how many I wear. It says
I know,
how
but
many
I'm making this point so that people understand that I get really fixated on a pair of shoes.
Yeah, you do.
Like,
and you wear it over.
I've worn these things
and
almost
over
every day
and
since I got them.
over again. Yes.
And
But you're really gentle on shoes too. You have shoes that you've kept for like 3+
well,
years.
so that's the thing. I was getting ready to get on that. Like, I have the dress shoes that I wear maybe once or twice a year.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I've had those things since high school. And I have other pairs of shoes that I've had 5, 6, 7, 8 years that look like they did when they were new. So I don't really go through shoes that quick.
True.
All right.
The worst trouble I've gotten into in school was A, detention, B, suspension, C, expulsion, D, nothing.
Read those again. I wasn't listening.
Of course you weren't. Detention, suspension, expulsion, nothing.
I would say suspension.
I've never been suspended.
Really?
Never.
Okay.
I got detention a lot, but I was never
This is
suspended.
what I'm saying. This is a stupid idea to play this game because she's just going to get mad at every time I get something
I'm
wrong.
not mad.
It's ridiculous. Okay. Let's go with this next one. How many cities have I lived in? Okay, she's thinking. Silence is not good for a podcast.
Multiple choice.
Oh, 1, 2, 3, or more than 4.
3.
No. 1. Knoxville's the only city I've ever lived in.
You lived in your hometown. You lived in
Well, those
Knoxville.
aren't cities.
You lived in Huntingburg.
Those aren't
You lived
cities.
in Jasper. Those are 4 cities.
They're not cities, though.
Doesn't
Those
matter.
are towns.
Oh my gosh. You're really going to get that specific?
Well, that's what. How many cities have you? I think that's what that means. How many cities have I lived in?
Okay. That's fine. I was thinking towns, or I was just thinking places you lived. What determines a city?
Usually, if I don't like it, it's a city.
Oh my gosh. My favorite Christmas classic is Home Alone, Elf, Die Hard, or Polar Express.
They threw that Die Hard in there just for discussion.
Pretty much. Die Hard is not a Christmas movie.
I know you like all those, but I'd probably say you lean towards Home Alone more, don't you?
Out of these, yes. And
Elf is probably my favorite.
It is your favorite. I hate Elf.
Okay.
I do not like it.
Oh, let's see here. Somebody said Miranda is sneaky. She probably got away with things in school. Jenny Foose said that.
Jen, I'm not going to confirm or deny anything.
Does she have some insight into that?
No.
Oh,
No,
she's just guessing that you're sneaky.
Oh, yeah, Jenny's
like
just
that.
guessing.
Shots fired. Oh, here we go. This would be good. I like my sushi with soy sauce and wasabi by itself or ew sushi.
You like it by itself. You don't like to dip it. And you definitely don't like wasabi.
Yeah.
I like.
Wrong. I love soy sauce on my sushi.
Then,
But an option that's not on here is cooked. That's how I like my sushi. So.
And I like it raw. I don't know that I've ever seen you dip your sushi in
Well, to be
soy.
fair, you've only seen me eat sushi like maybe once because
And
I'm usually eating it when I'm out in cities for work.
Words we can't talk.
We're gonna have to wrap this
It's
thing up. I'm
it's
over here having
late.
a stroke on us over here.
Yeah, and I will say the sushi that you've eaten like around me has always been cooked, and you typically don't dip your.
Have I
cooked
even
sushi.
eaten sushi around you?
Yeah, we've eaten it together before. I've gotten it, and you've had a couple of my rolls, or vice versa.
Oh,
but
I know. When I ate sushi when we were in Florida. Because I got sushi.
Correct.
And I got tempura shrimp. Is that how you say it?
Tempura.
Tempura, but it's a U.
Tempura.
I got tempura shrimp, and then I got fried shrimp.
Yes, you did. You got both. I remember that was before our boat trip to Dolphin Wash.
Yeah,
or
it
something
was
like
a
that,
little
yeah.
bit of a risky move.
It was,
But
we
that
got
was
on
before,
a choppy boat.
That was before the dolphin cruise with free booze,
That's true.
which I did not participate in. So, anyways, that's the only time I think I've ever eaten sushi around you.
Maybe. I don't know. We don't have it around here.
Yeah,
That's really good.
Not that you would trust. You're not like, I mean, I would trust my kind of sushi because it's cooked, but you used to get sushi a lot there's a place in town you'd get it. Okay.
I've had better. If I'm eating a Pop-Tart, I'm going with s'mores, strawberry, brown sugar, cinnamon, or blueberry.
Well, that's a good question. Probably brown sugar cinnamon.
Correct, because all the rest are crap.
That's not true. This s'mores Pop-Tart's pretty good.
I'm not a big fan of it.
All right, here we go. I like my steak medium rare, medium well, or well done.
Medium or medium well. It depends on the steak and it depends on the cut.
No, I don't even think about the cut. It's medium. That's true. I'm branching out. I keep going down a step.
Keep branching.
I am. Medium. Because sometimes, like, I ate, so when I was on a photo shoot a couple weeks ago, we went out to this place and we had some steak. And I got medium. And there were parts of it that were, honestly, there were parts, because it was like a ribeye. There were parts of it that were well done. And then there were parts of it that were medium rare. So that's why I always go with medium now, because,
Gotcha.
you know, you're going to get a little bit of everything in there.
I've broken how many bones? 0, 1, 2, 3 plus.
2.
Wrong. 3 plus.
We broke your arm.
Broke my right twice. Broke my left once. Broken a couple fingers, couple toes, and my back.
Okay. I guess you're right.
I mean, I'm the one who did it.
I forgot about the back accident.
That was the biggest one.
I know. Well, honestly, I don't like thinking about it much because, yeah. I wasn't around for it, but it's just weird to think about how you were very close to
not to being here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's sad to think about. Mm-hmm. All right. If I'm getting fajitas, they're going to be chicken, steak, shrimp, or mixed.
You'll mix steak and chicken. You like to mix steak and chicken. If you had to choose between one or the other, it depends on your mood.
Well, I probably would pick chicken, but yeah, I do like to mix them.
Mm-hmm. Let's see here.
I have the final question for me.
Okay.
Because by the way, we're going on 48 minutes.
Okay, yeah, and I want to go to bed. Let's see here.
Still got people watching, and
that's nice.
We don't have any. Oh, here's a. Kim said y'all getting slap happy. You better wake up Jensen and tag him into the conversation.
No, he's finally asleep. He is staying in bed. I watched on the monitor to make sure he actually went to sleep. Stinking kid. Most of my favorite music comes from the 80s, 90s, 2000s, or 2010s and on.
I'd probably say most of your music comes from the 2000s.
Run. I listen to a lot of 90s.
Yeah, but I don't ever hear you listening to that. You're always listening to
all my country is 90s. I listen to...
You do like 90s country, but all the stuff that you listen to when I'm in the car on the radio is 2000s or the new crap.
Which I don't listen to half the time because I listen to my phone.
I listen to it a lot. Well, your phone is listening to stinking Disney music.
Because we have children in our car.
Yeah, well, I don't listen to Disney music. I'm driving.
Yeah.
We're going to learn. That's why Jensen sits up on that couch and sings Pickup Man by Joe Diffie, because that's what he listens to.
Because that's what we listen to in my car.
He listens to that in my truck and all the other country music. That's why he's walking around singing, Don't Think That I Don't Think About Colorado, because it's the only thing I ever do.
The dumbest question.
He likes that. All right, last question here. Let's see. It takes me blank alarms to wake up. 0, 1, 2, or more than 3.
More than 3.
Yeah, it's a problem.
You snooze at least 3 times, if not more.
Yeah. What happens is sometimes I'll do a...
See, what had happened was...
Sometimes I'll do a little psychological thing where I don't really need to wake up until 7.
Yeah, but you have to
Or
be
6:30.
out of the bedroom by a certain time.
I know. I'm
kids.
just listen. This is not. I'm throwing out numbers here, but I'll set my alarm. Say I had to wake up at 7. I'll set my alarm for 6, knowing that I get to, actually when it goes off, I get to sleep in a little bit. It's a little bit of a psychological thing.
Or you could just get up at that first alarm.
I'm gonna try that. I'm gonna see how that goes.
It's not gonna go, guys.
It'll go fine. Okay. Okay, let's not do that, please.
I didn't realize it was almost empty. Sorry.
Jeez.
My bad.
Okay. Well, guys, it's been about 50 minutes here. We got to play a little game. We went over some comedy stuff. Let me go over comedy stuff just one more time before we leave. Is that all right?
Do I have a choice?
I mean, you can just leave if you want. Andy Russell just commented and said, "Are you mansplaining waking up?" Yes,
Every day.
I am.
Yeah.
So it's a problem that I've had since snooze alarms were so readily available.
Yes.
If the iPhone made you type in a passcode every time you had to snooze, I would not snooze.
You wouldn't.
But the fact that you just hit the lock button and you get an extra 9 minutes, that's
Which
pretty
that
awesome.
makes you mad that it's an extra 9 and not an
Yeah,
even
I don't
10.
want to get into it, but the 9 minutes is ridiculous. Just make it 10. I don't understand that. I know there's probably some stupid Apple psychology behind the 9 minutes. But anyways, it should be 10. Okay, comedy coming up. We got Thursday night at the Rusty Gator Live in Bedford, Indiana. Come check that out. Jake Hovis is headlining that show. We got Saturday night in Huntingburg, Indiana. Tickets available at the door at the Gaslight. Mm-hmm. Limited seating left. Mm-hmm. We sold out the online tickets. Mm-hmm. If you're coming to the Gaslight for the comedy show starts at 9 p.m. I think they're opening doors up for you can come in there at any time, but
right.
Basically, if you're not there for the comedy show, you got to leave by 8. And everybody else is there for the show. That's going to be fun. The Wandering Dutchmen are on that show. And myself and then DJ Ripsky out of Chicago. That's going to be a really fun night. And then Sunday night, so that the Gaslight show is April 6th. That's a Saturday. April 7th, Sunday. And I want you to cheer up a little bit over there. You look like...
It is past my bedtime.
Well, you don't have to be here.
You asked me to be here.
Okay. I know, but you can... All right. There's people watching.
Oh, yeah.
So let's just rein it in a little bit.
No.
I'm going to put the camera on me because you look disgusted, and it's embarrassing. I need you to note that I said disgusted, not disgusting. Okay?
You all heard it. He doesn't like the way I look.
So, no, I do. You're wearing that backwards hat, which is really cute. I like it. I love it when you wear a backwards hat. Anyways, all right, sorry. We're getting off track. We need to go to bed. Anyways, April 6th at the Gaslight. That's going to be a fun show. Show up to that. It's going to be rowdy. April 7th, which is going to be at Redemption Christian Church. And it is not going to be a rowdy show, but it is going to be a packed house. We got 800 tickets reserved so far and counting. Clean comedy show. I'm doing some comedy. And then headlining is Sean Reynolds. He's doing some comedy. He's got a dry bar special. He tours around. He's actually been around with Leanne Morgan, a couple of dates. So comedy dates, they didn't date. She's married, and so is he. They got families. We got to get out of here. This is getting rough. So, anyways, I got these new shoes. We saw that. All right, April 12th, which is that's about a week and a half away, and that's at Tricky's, something like that in Boonville. I think it's Tricky's. And anyways, that's in Boonville. You're on camera, by the way. Let me put
You said you were.
that light just turned on. Is Jensen back?
I hope not.
Okay.
You should be sleeping.
Anyways, that is in Boonville, April 12th. That's going to be a fun show. I'm hosting that one. Andy Russell's on that. Chris Izzy's on that, and Andy Imlay is headlining. Andy Russell just commented and said, "What is clean comedy?" So,
Jensen's sleeping. We have a ghost.
okay. And did you hear what Andy Russell commented?
Nope.
He said, "What is clean comedy?" So, yeah, Andy Russell is on that show next Friday. Andy beat me in the Tri-State's Funniest Person contest, which I'm not bitter about.
No, you don't sound better.
But because I think it's kind of funnier to say second funniest person in the Tri-State.
Rather than funniest?
Well, I don't know. I just feel like it's got something funny about it. What are you doing over there?
I'm trying to keep myself awake.
All right. Well, it's been about 55 minutes. You want to make it to an hour?
No, I'm going to bed.
We can wrap this. You can just keep going.
Nope.
I'll stay down here and do it.
Okay, fine. Good night.
It's just Andy watching now, probably. Okay. Well, everyone, I think we'll wrap it up now. I think Miranda's leaving. Hey, don't leave yet, because the camera's focused on you, and if you leave, it'll weird out. I know, it's a rough life that you're living here. Okay, that was my comedy dates. Hey, if you want to check out the comedy dates, I go to curtiscrow.com. Okay, I had to put up a little website because I got enough stuff going on. People were asking. You can find everything there. You can find ticket links there. So curtiscrow.com. And check that out. Andy Russell said, "Whatever helps you sleep at night, number 2. So that helps me sleep. I guess. Second funniest person. I'm all right with it. Okay. Well, I think that'll do it. We got a few people joining here at the last minute. Sorry, guys. We're wrapping things up. This will be live on, it'll stay on our Facebook page for about a week, and then it'll be on the I Know All About That YouTube channel here in the next couple of days that you can watch it back. But we had some fun on this live episode, and Miranda's thrilled to be here, as you can see. And you ready to be done?
Are you done stumbling over your words? I want to go to bed.
I mean, I guess I could be done. I could just sit down here and ramble.
I know. I'm going to bed.
All right. Well, we still got people watching, you know?
Well, then
Some people
you
are
stay
late.
with them. I'm going to bed.
Let's see. Good night. Let's see if the camera's still. Hey, click on my face on that camera. There we go. All right, thanks. All right, Mace is on here. Said the Dutchman, let's go. Yep, the Dutchmen are going to be doing some fun stuff on the comedy show Saturday night. I don't know what they got planned, but I know it's going to be funny. The Wandering Dutchman will be there at the Gaslight. And so if you're a fan of them, get some tickets. Check that out. This is one of the first events that they've done live. I know they've had some events, but this is one of the first performances, so it'll be fun. And, okay. All right. I know y'all probably just joined, and I'm sorry, but I'm going to go ahead and wrap this up. It's been about an hour. So let me see if I have any music on this board. I didn't plug in my music. All right. This is just stock music that's on the board, and that's how we're going to wrap this thing up tonight. Thanks for joining us, guys. Been another fun live episode of I Know All About That. CurtisCrow.com. Get your tickets to some upcoming comedy shows. Hopefully see you all there.